Furfwiends! Furfwiends! Whoop. Never mind my epic failure there. Don't look at that epic failure. Also, don't look at me while I pee-pee, Daddy. I've been holding that for a while. It's been a rough start to the morning, guys. I kind of overslept. And because I overslept, Daddy decided he was going to work on some of his card stuff because he hasn't really been working on it for a while. And so we're actually a little bit late getting to the park. It's almost park time for our friends. And so Daddy, he had to hurry to get me here. And so I've been holding that PB for a really long time. Yes, I have. But I'm here now. And it's Sunday park trip day. And I am hoping that we'll have some fun. And we're going to talk about some cool stuff. And I have an announcement or two. Well, Daddy has one and I have one. And it's going to be good times. Yes. Okay. So, here we go. Yes. You're being fussy today, aren't you? Yes, you're being fussy today, aren't you? You're mad at me because we're running late. So we came over to the children's garden instead. We've also been over at the baseball park, almost. Because the puppies way over there are running late today, too. And somebody over here seems to think that that's not okay. So we had to have a discussion about that, and I guess now we're stopping for bacon. Is that what we're stopping for? Yes, that would be good. Okay. I'm telling you, you're gonna miss your friends today. We're running really late. They're gonna show up, they're gonna play, and they're gonna leave. And then the puppy police will show up, and you're not gonna get to run around without your leash on. It's gonna be a really sucky park trip. But on the plus side, you wanna tell them about this? I know you're excited for it. Yeah. So, you will notice there is real bacon today. And that is because Kaiba and I would both like to do a small plug. Kaiba, you want to do it for Daddy, please? And then you can have more? Okay. I got it. Hey, humans. You gotta go to the Timmy's today. It's the last day to do this. So if you go to the Timmy's today, you can get a smiley cookie. Smiley cookie. I am really big fan of the smiley cookies, and so is my daddy, because the smiley cookies, they help send kids to camps, and they help feed people who are hungry, and do nice stuff like that. And it was my mummy's favorite charity, and we promised that we would always contribute still. So Daddy's been saving up his change, and today we went and we got some smiley cookies, and I got some bacon, because I can't eat the smiley cookies, because they make chocolate chips. Don't choke. Well, wake it up for me then, Daddy. Thank you. It's much better. So yes, so I get bacons, and Daddy has smiley cookie, and we support the little kids going to camp, and it's going to be a good day. Daddy, get your hand out of the way. I'm trying to find the bacon I dropped on the ground. Well, I want you to eat the bacon that's in my hand. Yeah, I will do that, but I gotta find the other one too. It's important. Leave no bacon behind. Alright, one more piece, and then I want you to walk over and see your friends if we can. Oh my goodness. Hey. Here you go. Good boy. We'll eat more after. You're a good boy, Kaiba. It's okay. Oh my guys. That was my time with my friends. I get a little tired. I wandered off, but Daddy didn't film that part because Daddy had stopped filming at that point for a little bit. But our friends are still over there, most of them. Mo is over there with Georgie, and Ernie's kind of trying to leave too. I found these little blossoms on the ground. I think they're very interesting. I like to sniff them. Anywho, I had fun times with my friends. And we got to walk over with Zaza today, which was nice. I hope you guys enjoyed watching that. Zaza's mommy is very nice to me. I like her. She tells funny stories to Daddy, but they're not really appropriate stories for the channel. So we don't keep a record of those stories. They're just funny haha stories that are like adult funny stories. So yeah. Not really puggy, funny stories. You get the tweeze, but I'd figure out whether I'm going to pee-pee here or not. Okay, I guess not. Maybe I'll pee-pee on this bench instead. Where are we going, Kaiba? Where would you like to go? I don't know. Do you want to go take a seat over on the bench and have some bacon? That could be a good idea. Alright, let's go over here. Go sit on that bench. We'll have some bacon. What do you say? I don't know. Maybe I want to go to the other one. Nope, I'm going to this one. Okay, Daddy. I'm at the bench. Now make with the bacon. Come here, baby. I want you to have some water too, though. No! Don't mind the water, Daddy. You know the good stuff. You know that you should have water too. It's good for you. Daddy's so picky about the water. I'm working on it. The water ball is hard to crack one-handed. Had to pause the video. I know. That's not really what you want anyways. What you really want's in the container. Yes. Yes, the container. I know. There you go. Try not to toss it all over the ground. Then you get upset when you lose it in the grass. Silly boy. Yes, you did a good job today with your friends. I'm very proud of you. As always. Yes. That Georgie guy, he's a little rough. I had to tell him who's boss. Yes, you did a good job of that. I had to tell him twice. He didn't listen the first time. He didn't get the first one on the radio, but he got the second one. He was taking so long. I'm trying to break up the stringy piece so that you don't... Well, I don't have the patience. Hurry up. Yum. Nom. Alright, one last bite and then we're gonna get walking somewhere, okay? Drink a little water? You gonna drink a little water? Nope. Nope, I don't want the water. Come on, it's good for you. Okay. Good boy. That's my good boy. Yes, I was trying to put away the bacon without you noticing. It didn't go so well. We're gonna have more after. I promise you can have more. Oh, fine. One more piece. One more piece. Yeah. Okay. Time to start walking again. Yeah. You want to take the long way around today? Back to the car? Is that the plan? Oh yeah? I see. Shall we take a stroll? Yeah. Good boy. I mean, I'm not really eager to walk backwards too much. I don't want to run into trees and stuff. You got this. Oh, good boy. Such a good boy. Daddy, when we walk along here, you might as well tell them about the stuff that you were going to talk about in your other video too. Just in case the people who watch your card games don't watch us. That's a good point, Kaiba. So, you may have noticed there was a lot of, or rather a huge lack of card game content over last week, and I wanted to apologize for that. I didn't get an episode of 1 to 100 film, and I also didn't get a new episode of Hall of Legends filmed last week. I've been crazy busy. There's a little bit of a deadline hanging over my head right now. I have a storage unit that my dad rented back in the day when my partner and I first split up to kind of keep all my stuff in that was from our relationship, because he didn't really want to keep it in the house, and all my stuff from my teaching career as well is in there. So it's a pretty full storage unit. I actually thought it was bigger than what it is. Apparently it's only a 5 by 10 supposedly. I thought it was like a 10 by 15 or a 10 by 10. I thought it was a 10 by 15, but it's still pretty big. Or it might even be a 5 by 10. I'm not sure. Can't remember what my dad said yesterday when I asked him about it, but I just know that it's a lot longer than it is wide. So it's got to be either a 5 by 10 or a 10 by 15, something like that. But It was smaller than what I originally expected, but still really, really packed. So essentially, I have to go through all that stuff and try to empty out as much as I can and sell off the stuff that I can actually maybe get some money for to help with our financial woes. And I have to get all that done by the 19th of May, because if I can, my dad went over yesterday and spoke with the people because he's the one who paid the original bill, so he's the one who had to deal with them in terms of like financial stuff. So in theory, I actually have until the 19th of June to move everything out, but there's not really a place to move it to because my dad really doesn't want to actually let me keep it all at his place. He's a bit of a pack rat himself, and although there is plenty of space for my stuff, he's just kind of not interested in letting me keep it there if I don't need it. So he thinks that I should get a different unit in the same building. I can get one for a lot cheaper than what he's paying now, if I can reduce the size of what I need to store by about half. So, and then I'd only have to pay that per month instead of paying it all at the beginning of the contract the way my dad does. So, while it is another expense that I really don't want to necessarily have to deal with, at the same time, at least, I would have more time to go through the rest of my stuff, to sell the stuff, etc., etc., instead of trying to push it through. So basically, over the next, we're on the 3rd of May, so over the next 2 weeks, roughly, I have to get through everything in that container unit and toss out a whole bunch of stuff and what have you. So that is why there was a severe lack of card game content last week, and I wanted to apologize for that. But I've been giving this a lot of thought, and I keep trying to go out to play cards at the card shop, and this little one over here gets really, really upset when I try to. I'm going to insert a photo of him sitting there last night giving me the eye when I tried to pick up my backpack to go, and it was really cute, but at the same time it's really sad because I can't leave him. I feel really guilty when I do leave him beyond leaving him for work and stuff. So my plan is to maybe start just playing some 1v1 Commander against Kaiba, and maybe I will film some of those games. Also, Gaming Grandma, shout out to you. She hooked me up. Well, she had a contest and I won the contest. She had like many contests though, so like it wasn't just me who won. There was a lot of people who won. She's very generous. And I have a copy now of the game Return to Moria. The Lord of the Rings like cave building game, which is pretty cool. And so I'm thinking about either making videos of that or streaming that. The Pokemon game, it just really didn't go over well, and I just couldn't keep up with the episodes and the editing amount that was required in the last episode that I made, because I tried to do it without audio and figured I'd put audio in afterwards. It was just going to be too much, and so I've decided that I'm going to not keep doing the Pokemon Crystal series because nobody's really following it anyways, and maybe the Return to Moria series will be better. A friend on Discord also suggested another game, which I'm going to look into. If it's free, maybe I'll download it and see if it's worth playing as well for you guys. So I might add some video game content in the near future, is what I'm getting at. And there will be card game content coming again as well. I am going to do Super Deck Sunday today, and I am hoping to film an episode of 1 to 100 later this week as well, on the way home from work or on the way to work, one of the two. And yeah, that's where we're at for that. Thanks, Kaiba, for giving me the time to talk. You're welcome, Daddy. I had a good walk, and now there's a twain, which I don't like, but we're going to keep walking out this path, and yeah, it's good times. Are you gonna go play at the ballpark? Or maybe go over to the children's garden? I don't know. You'll have to see. You give me the ball? Give me the ball? No. Oh, so close. I got it. I suppose I have to go get that one? Oh, I'll go get that one. Oh, come on. That was a good one. It rolled right by you. You're practically standing on top of it. Yeah, Papa, yeah. You're such a goofy little buggy. You love you so much. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. You gonna play some more or no? What do you think? You want it? You want it? You wasn't ready? Come on, let's get that ball. Where's the ball? Cookie. All right, I'll get it. Oh wait, you ready this time? Okay, that one was a bad one. You can judge me for that one. But that first one was really good. Have you had enough? You wanna go back to the car? You go back in, let's go home. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Good boy. I'm back in the car. It was an exciting park trip today. Full of lots of good stuff. All the classics. We hung out with my friends. We saw the dog father, though Daddy didn't get that recorded. So sorry for that. But the dog father saw me. And then we went for a nice walk along the outside route, and then we went into the city a little bit and did the sidewalk thing, and we even played with the ball on the ball diamond some. So it was a good adventure all around today, and I had fun, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Okay day? Okay day. Until the next one, much love to you all from me, Kaiba the Pug, and my daddy. To you, take care. And thank you for watching. And have a good week. And love you. And bye.